Welcome, everybody. My name is Joshua, and this is JC Consult. My team and I have been able to assist a lot of students study in their dream country, especially with scholarships. If this is something that interests you, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to this channel? Because we are here on a journey to change the narrative. We are on a journey to help more students in Africa get their visa approved and also reduce visa denials. If this is something interesting, why don't you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share this live session to others who are also preparing for their F1 visa interview. F1 visa interview. All right, guys. So today, I'm just gonna be quick. Today, I'm talking about Mpower, how as we all know, I did a video a few days ago. Anyway, I have the link in the comment section if you are ready. Because today we're just gonna move with speed. We're gonna move very fast, so that I'll be able to train a lot of students. Yeah, I'll be able to train a lot of students because that is my major goal to assist students build their self confidence and all of that. All right, so as we all know, funding this particular year, funding has been held by the Trump administration, and when admissions came out, a lot of students are struggling to get scholarships and all that. Yeah, so if you've been watching my videos and following me up, I keep telling students that Donald Trump is doing that because the average American take loans to school. So he doesn't see the reasons why Americans should release aid or funds for international students, whilst the ordinary American go to school on loans. That's why he has held funding to most schools. But who knows? Maybe as time goes on, he might change his mind and release funds. Release funds. So we are just hoping for the best. And you can also talk to professors concerning spring if there's going to be funding. Maybe who knows? Maybe his mind will change. But for the meantime, most students have gained admission without funding. So those with funding, good news. I think last week there was this guy who had a tuition waiver. That's good news. Tuition waiver, full funding, partial, they're all good news. But if you had like $5,000, $2,000 scholarship, this is not scholarship. This is, and your deficit is huge, 38, 40 now. So with such students or no funding at all, then the best option to consider is taking loans. Yeah, because that's the focus of the US president to for you to take loans, you graduate, you pay it. He doesn't want to go to school for free. Yes, so that's the basic reasons why the president has held these funds. So there are a lot of videos made on YouTube concerning Mpower and how you're going to apply the documents you would need. So maybe hopefully I don't know, next week we can talk more about Mpower loans and its application, the documents you need to apply for the Mpower loans. But today we are going to focus on let's say you did application, your your Mpower loan has been approved, and you are going for your visa interview. And if you are going for the visa interview, the major question that will break the barrier, either the visa officer will approve you or deny you, is how you're going to respond to the question. This particular question, because um, most people will be like, oh, Ghana, when you take Mpower loans, when you go, you are denied. Who told you? The reasons why most students are denied, it's not everybody who get denied. I've seen students take loans, they go there and they approve because they were able to tell the visa officer how they are planning. You see, life is about planning. How are you planning when you take the Mpower loan or Prodigy Finance loan? How are you planning on paying back the loan? Because the money is not for you. You cannot go and take somebody's money and you are not having a plan on how you're going to pay back the money to the person. Yeah, you are taking loan. So most students are denied because they don't have a clear plan on how they are planning to pay the loan with interest. That's why a lot of students are denied Empower loan. I think Indians are fortunate because India as a country, because the government think about the ordinary Indian or the students in India. The government itself has a loan package for Indians, and I'm sure the interest will be very little, so that Indian students can get the loan and go to school all over the world. So that, and most Indians too, when they are done with school, they are willing to go back to their country and build their country. So the government too is willing to also sponsor them. Because I think I know of a professor who did his or her PhD in the US. She graduated and she went to teach in a university in India. And when the COVID came, India was able to produce a vaccine. India is, let's say, the number one top pharmaceutical production. When it comes to pharmaceuticals, Indians are top. When it comes to health, Indians are top. Even here in the US, when it comes to IT, computer science, data analytics, data, whatever, cyber security, Indians are topping. And they are taking over IT or tech in the US. Yeah, so they are fortunate. They have a government that thinks about them. But how about us? You might not be fortunate. So for us, we take Empower loan. So when you get to the visa officer, this is how you're going to tell the visa officer how you plan. So some of us are going to take, some of us, you you might take a steady leave on with pay. So let's say you're having a 2 years masters or you're doing undergraduate and you're taking loan. The job you are doing, number one, the job you are doing, you can you can have official letter that you're going to give to the visa officer on how. Please, I have the link in the comment section. Those who are willing, if you have any questions or you want to be trained for your F1 visa interview, you can join me on stage. Then we can take it from there. I'll be finishing the next 1 minute. I'll be done. Then we take it from there. Yeah. So if you are going to study in the US on a steady leave with pay, then that can be a basis for you that you can tell the visa officer, um, I am going to study in the US on a steady leave with pay. So all the money is going to be paid. That is the first step or the first amount of money you're going to gather. All the money you're going to be paying in the next 2 years, you're going to gather all the money, that money to help you pay the loan. That's number one. Number two, if you have your own business or you have a business or you have monies in your account, you can tell the visa officer, number two, personal monies you are planning to use your own monies to pay. You have a business in Ghana, you have a poultry farm. Oh, at the end of the year, I make this amount of money for my poultry farm business. So I am willing to add this amount of money to help me pay back my loan with interest. Number three, if you have a sponsor, it can be your parents, a relative, whoever, a sponsor who is willing to also pay. Oh, my dad has this business, that. He earns an annual income of this amount and he's willing to pay my loan with interest of this amount. Or my daddy has make an annual income of this amount and he's willing to support me each year with this huge sums of money to pay back my loan. You see how it works. So these are three ways that you can, or probably the company that you are working with, that they are going to pay you on a steady leave. They are willing to pay the interest, the loan with interest. That's number four. The company that you work with, they are sponsoring you fully, so they are willing to pay the loan. That can also be a very good reason to for you to pay back the loan. So that's basically how visa officers want you to respond. You understand? And most students, when they go, they are not able to give a clear explanation on how they are going to pay. But that's why most students take Empower loan and they are denied. All right, so guys, thank you so much. That's how you're going to respond. You need to train yourself and how you're going to speak confidently. Even after you have a plan, the rest is to train yourself for you to build your self confidence on how you're going to talk to the visa officer, on telling her on how you are planning to pay the loan with interest. All right, so guys, if you have any questions, I'm done with. I think I used 10 minutes to discussed about this topic today. Our topic is how you're going to respond to who is your sponsor on how you are going to pay back the loan with interest. All right. So if there are any questions for me, I'm done with my part. The next thing is for you to join me on stage. Then we can train ourselves. Or if you have any question, you can join me. I have the link in the comment section. Let me post it again. I'm posting the link again in the comment section. Just join me, and we can take it from there. All right. So that's basically about the Empower loan. So if you want to apply for Empower, I remember, yeah, I think the guy who got approved without funding, he told me that people were asking him, "Hey, can you help me apply for Empower?" I was like, why are we why are we like that? I don't know why we have this perception that this person applied for Empower loan, or this person was able to study like myself. I'm able to study in the US and I'm successful. I'm here in the US. So I am the one to do the application for it to be successful. No, it doesn't work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. You don't need somebody who has done something to be successful to do it for you. No. Every information is on YouTube. Search how to apply for Empower or just search Empower loan. You see a lot of videos. Have time, watch one of them, make notes, watch the steps, go to their website, check if the school that you've gained admission, Empower support. That's number one. That's the first step. The school that you've gained admission to, check if, because not every school that Empower, it's not every school. So I think I need to make a video on that. Universities in the US that Empower what? Support or finance. I need to make a video on that. Yeah, I need to make a video on that. I need to make a video on that. And hopefully this week I'm going to post that video. So you need to check the school that you've gained admission to, because I know when you are applying, you do not check. You just apply to that school and now you do not have scholarship. So you are not going to, so just go to Empower, Google Empower loan, go to the official Empower loan website. Then you go and check the school's Empower support. If you check and the name of your school is not part, bro, don't apply. You are wasting your time. Because in the application, they will ask you to select your school. And if your school that you gain admission to is not part of the list, then you will not be able to proceed with the application. You will not be able to proceed. So, first of all, that's what you're supposed to do. Check if the school that you've gained admission to that you did not get funding, Empower support says school. It's very important. That's the first step. And if Empower support that school, then you continue with the application. People have done several videos. Watch them. And the videos, they will guide you step by step. Each page on the application, they will guide you on how to do it. You don't need somebody. You don't need somebody who has been successful with Empower Loan to do it. People have done videos on YouTube. Just go watch it. And you should be fine. All right, guys, I'm waiting. If nobody is joining me, then I'm going to end the live session, because I'm here to help you, train you. There are 15 people. I don't know why you're not joining. And the guys I trained last week, you see our attitude, consistency. They joined last weekend, but this time they are not joining. Me, you see our problem. If you think visa is grace or prayers, that is your own problem. Oh. But me, here, you come, you tell the truth. You are not even consistent. You came last week, I trained you. You see, this week you are not here. Me, even if I'm at a wedding or funeral ceremony, and that time there's a life, I will leave the funeral and join the life. You think life, you want to joke with life and you want to win and will be successful. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way, please. It doesn't work that way. And you come every day and talk about this. That's why sometimes I don't come. Because even last year, the students were serious. Because even last year, I was coming live every day to train students. I was coming live every day. But you people, this particular 2025, you people there, hey, you come, somebody is willing to train for free. You come, you don't want to join. Then me over here. That's what me. If I make videos, you can watch it. If you won't watch it too, that is me. I'm done with my part. I don't know if me. I'm here. You are the one I'm helping. So if I'm helping you and you are not ready for the support, I go offline. I make videos. I post. I'm done with my job. Heaven and earth knows I'm done. You are not watching. We come live. You don't want to join for us to train you. Any student who does not ask questions cannot be a successful student. Any student who does not ask questions, they mostly are not successful. But people who ask questions, they have a clear path on the journey they want to go. You can't tell me you want to travel to America on a student visa. You're not asking questions. No, you know everything. Something you've not been to America. Huh? We have been through the journey and we are here. We are alive to train you for free. I'm saying if you come on one, you want one, I'm charging 185 the same visa fee because you come, you become timid, you have fear in you, you go, you are denied, and the white man will make money. Now you want to come to me, and I'm charging the same money you're paying to the white man. I'll charge you the same money because you don't take advantage of free things. You don't take advantage of free things, and you don't even value free things. It's my first time here. Amarachi, the link is there. We don't beat anybody. You tap on the link, you join, you ask your questions. We don't beat anybody. See, this same timidity, always, and it's religion that is causing the religion. 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 Always putting fear. There's heaven, hell. The white man is not even telling their own case about heaven and hell. We are here preaching heaven and we are putting fear in people. Fear. And the average African is timid. I said, me. I was just talking to a friend on how I saw a vision about President Trump. And I tagged him. The kind of information I'm getting, I'm not afraid of. I will not fear God and fear any human being on this earth. No, I'm not gonna do that because I'm on a student visa. I've seen a visa about Donald Trump. I cannot tag him. I posted and I tagged him on Facebook. You can deport me for seeing a vision about. You can. I don't care because me I already have plans to go to Ghana and do businesses because Donald Trump has said the America is great because of Africa. It takes knowledge. I'm always learning. I'm always learning every day. I'm learning self development. The videos I make for you, I learn. I always show you my daughter. But you are going for interview. I've made a video, 16 questions, visa officers. And most of you join. And as of today, you have not answered all the questions on your daughter. And you want me to? No, me there. Bro, welcome. Yeah. If nobody's join, I'll just go offline and go and sleep. Because if you talk and you not listen, somebody who doesn't listen to me, I don't want to waste my time a lot.
Okay. Good evening.
Bro, we can't hear you. Parker.
You can hear me? Can you hear me now?
Let me see if let me check my volume. Yeah, you can speak now.
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me now?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, I can hear you too.
Okay. Um, so my name is Danny, uh, and I'd like to try out the mock question with you.
We can't really hear you well. I think I don't know if it's your headset.
Is it a headset? You can hear me at all?
Yeah, I think it's better now.
Okay. I think it's probably the volume. Yeah, so I said I'm ready to try out the mock question with you.
All right. So which university are you going to study?
Arizona State University.
I can hear you.
Arizona State University.
Arizona State. Did you get scholarship?
They said the scholarship will come next week, but I've already gotten the I-20.
So with no funding.
Yeah, with no funding.
Which country are you joining us from?
Joining from Thailand now.
Thailand.
Yeah.
So how do you plan of what is the cost of attendance?
The cost of attendance is 66,000.
Ooh, 66, no funding.
Yeah.
So how do you plan of paying your cost of attendance?
So I have a personal savings of about $20,000, and I got the Empower loan for $50,000 too.
Oh, Mpower has approved your loan.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
that's good. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least if you're not getting funded, get loan. That's the way forward for this year. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to waste time. Life, there's no time.
Yeah.
Time is running. We came to the US 2022. Right now, we are 2025. 3 years now. Time is
wow,
running. So if you're not getting funding, get a loan, and that is it.
yeah, yeah.
Wow. All right. So tell us a little about how you did your Empower loan. Because today we are talking about Empower. So since your Empower has been approved, tell us a little bit about how you did application and how you got approved.
In fact, I like how you spoke about the Empower loan. It's pretty straightforward. If you want to do it, you need to research about it. So I've
Mm-hmm.
already researched about it to see whether they found Arizona State University, and it was like the number one school in the quarter. So as soon as I saw it, I applied. I knew I was going to get funding, but actually, like when they were going to give the funding, I didn't know because initially I think they used to give funding before funding with the admission letter, but then later on it was more like funding after the admission letter.
Yeah.
So I think the way they do it going and fall is like the way they approach is quite different from other schools as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even now before they are now gearing up into the fall.
Mm.
Yeah, so the funding has not come yet, but they said I'll get the American whatever scholarship and probably from the department as well, Fulton scholarship as well. So I'm yet to get it, but I mean it's for the betterment when I get it. So
Mm. So why did you choose Arizona State University?
in fact, okay, you started the mock session now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I chose Arizona State University because of its strong engineering research facilities, and faculty expertise in geotechnical and geoenvironmental sciences, and also because it aligns with my career goals as well.
Mm.
Yeah.
Why? Which program are you going to study?
I'm going to study civil, environmental, and sustainable engineering.
So why this program?
I chose civil, environmental, and sustainable engineering because uh, it has a it has a it's going to help me enhance my technical expertise in geotechnical engineering, and it's going to it's going to help me advance my expertise in geotechnical engineering, which is crucial for Ghana's growing real estate and civil engineering industry.
How many schools did you apply to?
Applied to two schools, New Jersey, New Jersey University, and then Arizona State University.
So what do you plan to do after you graduate from school?
So I plan to return back to Ghana to contribute to this growing real estate and civil engineering industry and apply my technical expertise in civil engineering that I would have gained from Arizona State University because I believe Arizona State University is going to um, give me the training I need, the specialized training I need to be able to do that.
Are you married?
No, no, no,
Do you have kids?
no, I don't have to.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a civil engineer. I work remotely as a civil engineer coordinating projects in Ghana.
In Ghana.
Yeah, I work
Now, I thought you
remotely.
said you were in Thailand.
Exactly, that's correct.
So what brought you to Thailand?
What brought me to Thailand? So I was keen on experience, not experience as in I was keen on broadening my horizons in experience and like in the diaspora, try to connect with the diaspora and understand how civil engineering in itself has broadened itself in this technological realm. Because at the moment there's a keen interest for high-rising buildings. There's a keen interest in high-rising buildings. So I wanted to discover and also learn how these buildings are able to be made from the inception stage to the final stage.
I don't really get that side. So which embassy, which US embassy are you having your interview at?
They're in Thailand, in Bangkok.
Sorry?
The US embassy is in Thailand.
So did you go there purposely for the visa, or your job took you to Thailand?
When the purpose, not specifically for the, it was just along the side because it was, I had a keen interest in coming here to discover what I wanted to. It was more about research oriented. So after discovering my research along the line, within the interim, I also had a, I was planning on applying, but at that time I had not planned on applying yet. So when I came here, I just applied at once before I moved back to Ghana.
So why are you not applying your, since you are Ghanaian, why are you not applying for visa in Ghana, but you chose Thailand? US
Yeah,
embassy in Thailand, not in Ghana. Why didn't you choose? Why didn't you apply for your visa in Ghana?
yeah, I chose to apply here because at the moment I'm doing a keen research here, which is going to enhance my technical expertise in biogeotechnics and unsaturated soil mechanics, and also because applying here is convenient at the moment.
Tell me more about your research.
My research is into spatial drought variations and structural analysis.
How much salary do you earn at the end of the year?
I earn about annually. I earn over 120,000 Ghana cedis, which would be yeah, over 120,000 Ghana cedis.
How approximately how much in dollars?
That should be by today's exchange rate. I think I'm not sure about today's exchange rate though.
All right, thank you for coming.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think you need to. Have you? Is it your first time here?
Yeah, first time, first time.
All right, so I've made a video on my channel, 16 questions visa officer mostly ask. I will advise that you watch that video, get a pen and a jotter, answer all the questions. The Bible says, make the vision clear.
Mm,
Make it clear. You cannot tell me you want to go for interview and the kind of questions you are expecting, you have not, or the answers you're going to give, you have not written them down. You need to write them. Then as time goes on, you can be shaping them to the better, to become better. And
okay,
if you write it down, it will let you know that this is a story I'm going to tell the visa officer to convince, because the visa is not something that you've gotten. You are now going to convince the visa officer on why they should give you the visa. So the fact that you've gotten an Mpower loan, you apply for school, doesn't mean your visa is approved. You are now going to convince. So the things you're going to tell them to convince, if you are not writing them down, then you have time glance through and see that your responses are strong to convince the visa officer. If you're not doing that, then because you can't be answering questions and be looking, it's like you are now thinking. The visa officer, it tells the visa officer you did not prepare. You were not prepared. If you are prepared, you will look into the eyeball of the visa officer. You know, because you've trained yourself, you know what you're going to tell them, and you are well prepared enough. If you are not thinking about what the visa, no, this guy is not ready for the interview, so they'll go ahead and deny you. So
okay,
kindly go to my channel. Tomorrow I'm going to be live this same time. Join me and answer all because I if you watch the video, I give guidelines on how you're going to respond to all the questions. And I think and then mostly all the responses I do not like your responses. And I think the first question, why this university, it was a short response you gave. And why did you choose a school? Mostly I tell people that you choose a school because they gave you funding, but in your case, you did not get funding. So if you're not getting funding, funding should be your number one top priority why you choose that particular school. So if that school you are going with did not get funding, then you cannot talk about the program you're going to do in the school. What makes that program in the school unique? Maybe the whole all the universities in the US, civil engineering in that school is the what? The top when it comes to civil engineering. And there are faculty members or professors in the department who are what very good when it comes to what civil engineering, and all their students when they come out they become the number one top great professionals when it comes to civil engineering. So you need to start reading about the profiles of professors in the department, or read about the department and link it to the school. What makes the school unique among all other schools in the US? Maybe the class ratio is 12 to 1, as compared to other schools where maybe 12, maybe 20 students is to one professor. But this particular school is just 12 students. The class size is just 12 to 1. They have the best civil engineering, maybe laboratory. They have the best structures when it comes to civil engineering. What makes the school unique when it comes to civil engineering? And that is the reason why you're choosing that school. You need to give the visa officer strong reasons why you are choosing that school, or you're able to convince the visa officer great points. That's why some people go for the interview, they spoke, they got denied. Because what you spoke, that is one of what the visa wants to hear. There's one thing speaking, and there's one thing speaking facts. You can speak, but if you're not speaking the facts that the visa officer wants to hear, you will be denied. I don't know if you got my point. And what are your plans at the school? You say you are returning back. Return and back, they are the same verb. Return, back, they are the same thing. Return to Ghana. You don't return back. You don't use two verbs in the same. I don't know if you got what I'm talking. I'll return to Ghana. Bro, I don't know. So you need to watch this video again. But I'm seeing you're not jotting the corrections down. So you need to, after the live session, you can still go and watch it. All the mistakes that I'm pointing, have time. If you're answering the 16 questions, make sure you're correcting all the mistakes that I'm correcting for you right now. Join me tomorrow. I'll make sure
Okay.
I'm respecting it. You understand? Do you have any
Okay.
questions?
Oh, I think it was just even because of how the questions were phrased, like how we started. But notwithstanding, I would get the
Yeah, because I make the interview more like a conversation, because if I just make it, you'll be tensed up. People, so I just start. Like that's how the interview is. You're going to have a conversation with the how you apply for the schools, how many schools did you apply, how you got your funding, how you manage your Mpower application process, how you're able to secure the Mpower loan, how you did it, and how you plan to pay back the loan to them. Why are you choosing that school? You want to do masters in civil engineering. Why civil engineering?
mm,
We go to school to solve problem. What problem have you identified in Ghana in terms of civil engineering? That is, what problem have you identified in Ghana concerning civil engineering that you want to come and study in the US, to come home and solve that problem? So
mm,
that's why we go to school. We go to school because you have identified a problem. You want to gain knowledge and skills to come back to Ghana and solve that problem. So why did you choose this program? Oh, I've identified civil engineering problems in Ghana. Then you state categorically the exact problems, civil engineering problems you have identified in Ghana. Then, oh, I plan to gain knowledge skill through doing my masters. After I've been, and then I'll come home and solve that problem that I have identified.
mm.
You see why? That's why we go to school, or why we choose a particular program.
Yeah,
I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say.
yeah,
I hope it's clear.
yes, yes,
Yeah. So after this live session, try and get the questions. It's on my channel. Go my channel, JC Consult. Go to videos. Scroll down. You see 16 questions. Or why should I approve you this visa? The thumbnail is why should I approve you this visa? Because if you're going to the interview, you are not going to convince your visa officer why he or she should approve you.
yeah, that's correct.
The fact that you gain admission on scholarship last week, fully funded students were denied. Students with full funding.
Mm,
Yeah, I shared the transcript of this guy with no funding. No funding, he got approved because he had a strong story. He had trained himself. He has been talking to me. He keeps telling me, Josh, JC, I've been watching your videos. I've been enjoying your live session. He was training himself, not only my live session. Monday, I come only on weekend. Monday to Friday, what are you doing? Join other live session.
mm,
After the questions, you can stand in front of the mirror. Ask yourself the question. Don't look into the book. You need to make sure every information you write is in your head. Put the book somewhere, stand in front of the mirror, ask yourself the question, why did you choose this school? What are you going to do in the US? And your image will be in the mirror. Then you'll be answering it.
yeah,
Look into your own eyeballs. That is how you train yourself. Or you can, if you are living with your wife, or you have friends, siblings, you can give them the book, or you can take a picture, send it to a friend somewhere, call them on a video call. Let them train you. If you're not crazy about this, you'll not be approved. Me, I was crazy. Every day, I had a friend. She's in University of me. Every day, we were asking ourselves, and if the every live interview, live or mock session, I join. Every Monday to even it's three, I'll join all the three. I'll go there for them to ask me. You are building yourself. You are building your self confidence. That is how you come. You are 17 people I'm seeing. You are not even joining. You go, you are denied. You say it's house witch. Which house witch? You are your own witch because you did not train yourself. And besides, not the grace of God. God, the grace of God is sufficient in knowledge.
That's correct. That's correct.
The problem of the black man is knowledge.
That's correct.
Yes, the problem of the black man is knowledge. And when there is ignorance, we blame devil. Why because you don't train yourself, you go, you are denied, you say you're house witch. Where there's ignorance, because you do not have the knowledge on how you're going to answer questions at the end of it. So you go and you are denied, and he says house witch because you are ignorant. You blame ignorance on the devil. When you come to America, the white man, they don't go to church on Sunday. You come, you see, churches are empty. It's black people who are going to church. The average white American, they don't go to church. Sunday, they are working. It's we that we are going to heaven. And we are destroying our own nation and we want to come to America. It doesn't work that way. No. I'll go to all universities and I'm coming with kingdom principles. How the white man live their life. Yes, we want to come here because they keep the environment clean. You see people we throw rubbish in the gutters. You see them, even if they have time every day, you see people picking. You understand? They keep the environment clean. Because if you're not able to keep the environment clean, how can you go to heaven and keep it? Now, even if it's heaven, the way we Africans we live our life, we're not even close to heaven. You can judge the way we live our life. You think if heaven is real, you go. You will not go. Look at our environment.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really different. So I have a question for you though.
All right. Keep it up.
My question is, if they ask you if you're earning too well, like based on the consular's assumption, if you say that he or she says that you're earning too well, why do you want to study in the US? Where is your response?
And that is why I'm saying because the company you are working, every company, the reason why your boss pays you is because the company is solving a problem.
Hmm.
So they employ you you help them to solve the problem. Then at the end of the month, the monies that the company gained from solving that problem, then they give you your cut. That is your salary.
Hmm.
You understand? So already in the company, you are because me when I went there, I told them I was working. I was working with Confrontation Teaching Hospital. I was a chemistry student. I was in the lab producing drugs and purification water. You understand? We used to apply water, the whole, and even other hospitals. We need to produce clean water because there are airborne disease and waterborne diseases. That's why
Yeah.
yes. So I want to come to the US, gain much knowledge in what chemistry, so that I can get knowledge and skills on how to purify water and get better air to breathe. Because the air pollution,
Hmm.
you understand? Yeah. That's what today the electric cars because when there's what the exhaust that comes from car, they are not good for breathing. That's why this time we are because the right man realized that I don't know when fossil fuel burns, the end product is not good for consumption or humans to breathe in. That is why they have done the research. That's why the electric cars. So electric cars doesn't burn.
Yeah. Carbon monoxide, CO2.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you want to. That's what I'm saying. Why do you want to study this program? You want to study. You want to study civil engineering because you have identity. You need to first of all identify a problem in Ghana because the student visa is a short stay. You are not here to stay permanent. You get
Yeah.
the knowledge. That's why you are taking loan. And come back and pay. Come back to your country and solve that problem.
Hmm.
You understand?
Yeah. Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So you need to also get a plan, right? I'm sure in my 16 question, I don't know how do you plan of paying the loan? Between to how do you? I'm asking you right now. How do you plan? Because the loan that you've taken, Empire, is not for you. The
Yeah.
money is not for you. So what plans have you put in place to pay back the loan with interest?
Yeah. So because I currently earn over, I think all the things. Do you think it's best to put the money in dollars or in like
Yes.
CD?
You can say it in cities. and you should know the equivalence in your head in dollars.
Ah,
Well, because with the moment you enter the US embassy, you have entered America. You are in America, and when the moment you enter America, we spend dollars.
mm,
You understand? But if you're able to mention its cities and automatically you should know the equivalence. Me, I did all that. I'll mention its cities. Charlie, me, I brainstorm every when I was moving from Kumasi to Accra, even in the bus, I was just relaxed, meditating. I know I will not miss one step. Oh. I even at the embassy, I was running the travel business. My own clients, I met my own clients because I was the one who got her. They did the visa application. Got her the date. We were all going the same day. Even at the embassy, we were training ourselves. Even after that, we were on the queue. I was mentioning my words. Even when I entered the embassy in the queue, and I was like, it was almost my turn. I was still memorizing it. Why this program? I chose this program because why this school? I chose it. I was memorizing. So when I got to the visa officer and she asked me, it was fresh in my mind. Everything exact. Why won't I be approved? Because I've worked. I have worked for it.
mm,
You have worked
yeah,
hard. You come, you not join for us to train you, and you want to go and no, it doesn't work that way. You are going for a job if this job interview. You train yourself.
yes, yes,
So the people that you go for job interview, they're able to speak confidently. Do you know the number of times they stand in front of the mirror and they train us? You don't know. You never train. You just wake up, you dress and you go for job interview, and they ask you questions you're not able to answer. You're not reading about it. You're not reading about the company in the first place. And you yourself, what is you? They want to know you. What are you bringing on board to take the company to the next? You're not doing all this knowledge. You need
mm,
to get knowledge of the company you're going to work with. You go and you're denying, you say it's your house witch.
never,
Is it our problem?
yeah,
So then if you work hard, when you are done working hard, that is when the grace of God, because even the grace of God functions in what? In knowledge. It's a
yeah,
function of grace, is a function of knowledge. It's in the Bible. I'm not the one saying it. That part, the Christians will not read it. It's a function of knowledge. You're not seeking knowledge, you're not researching, you're not learning, you're not training. But you want God to help you. In this life, have you since you were born, has God ever come to bath you or give you food before?
not at all, not
So
at
when you are
all,
done with the human factor, you do everything yourself, then the grace of God will lead you. That is how it works. We are on half hour praying. That's what me that half hour. I don't want to join. I'm not against prayers. I pray, but people who are praying and they're ignorant about it, even the things I'm praying, I can't join them.
mm,
I pray. I do my own personal prayers. I'm I'm here to fulfill my purpose in life. I have to pray to God so that He will guide my steps. Bro, we are not sleeping. We are working hard. We are working hard. Even me, you see, I've been posting about prophecies. Even bro, where we are supposed to be in life, we are not close to. Even
mm,
I prophesied to this girl that God will change her life. She's gonna be God is gonna. She says she doesn't believe that she did this business. It doesn't go well. She did. I said, God is saying with all your sweat, He is still going to help you. He says she doesn't believe. Bro, man, me, I don't joke with prophecy. Oh. I had a vision. There's this gift card in the US, $80 gift card. Bro, the gift card, you're supposed to work for 4 days, Monday to Thursday. There's a task. You complete task each day. And I don't know the fourth day, which is Thursday. If you're able to complete the task, then you get $80. Bro, on a Wednesday, I saw a vision. I thought I would not get. So when I was sleeping on a Wednesday, I said, oh, let me forget. I will not win. I will not win. Bro, I had a vision and I had won.
yeah,
I had won the gift card of $80. So when I woke up, when I see them, I don't joke with it. That's what today all me training you is a vision I had that I should train you people. It's a vision I had. That is why when I come and talk, I get angry because God has sent me to help you people. But when we come, you are not willing to help. That's why I get angry. Then I go and tell God, the people He said I should go and help. They are not serious. So I'm angry. You understand?
yeah,
Bro, the following day, Thursday, I have 24 hours. I was I was even when it was I started 6, trying solving the task. When it was 11, I thought, where I've gotten to, bro. But God was kept telling me that you still have more hours. Because if I have still more of them. So I went home, sleep. Bro, I came back. I came back around 1. Bro, 11 o'clock, 11 p.m. That's what I got. And when it was 9 o'clock, there were challenges. That's how life is. There will be challenges.
Yeah, sure.
Bro, they will give me tough tasks. And I said, I don't like tough ones. And if you're not solving a tough one, which you're not going to continue with you.
Yeah.
And I'll go off. I went to eat. I came back after 10 minutes. And they started, I was okay, whether tough or soft task, I'll do it. Bro, 11 o'clock. I was tired, bro. 11, I won it. $80. I
Hmm.
don't mean when I see money, I don't joke. Even it's $10. Money, I don't joke with money. You understand? So even me that I'm teaching you, helping you people, even you see my own task, look at how I suffered. Look at how I suffered to get $80. And when you're in Ghana, a burger send you money. It's kakiti 500 cedis. What's the American? I'm not guy. 500 Ghana penalty send or 300 or 200. You come here and see if it's easy.
If
Come
it's
here.
over, maybe.
You
So,
understand?
yeah, because of the time zone, so I just caught up with
Yeah,
work.
bro. So you can sleep tomorrow when you wake up. Do the assignment tomorrow evening. I'll be live same time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because tomorrow I'm going to look for money somewhere. Yeah,
yeah.
so
I think
I'll join very early. Huh?
yeah, the most important thing though I've learned from you though is like how to link it to your personal um
Yes.
uh,
So why this program for me? I told them, oh, I'm currently working with Confirmatory Teaching Hospital. We do this, that. This is the problem you're solving. So you can talk the job you're doing. What are your tasks over there? Oh, I currently work with one social and so company. This is my role. We solve this problem. So I want to further my education, get in depth. Already you are solving problem. You have a certain skill. That's why you're able to solve that problem.
mm,
But you want an in-depth, more knowledge. You want a higher level. That is why you want to do your masters to gain an in-depth knowledge, in-depth. Already you have got a company that hire you because you have a skill or you have a knowledge. That's why they hire you. But this time you want to get an in-depth, detailed in knowledge. That's why you want to further and do your masters. That's how you're supposed to put it.
okay.
You understand?
Yeah,
You see,
that's
when you came today, you see the knowledge you have gained. If I'm charging you, you see the knowledge you have gained. So the knowledge you have gained, if you are training yourself, when you go to the interview, then you get the visa approved. Then after you are done with every last week, there are guys who joined me today, they're not here. Consistency. Every weekend you're supposed to be here. That's why you have to subscribe. When I come live, the time changes. You can come live 7 p.m., 8 p.m. anytime. Depend on my schedule. So when you subscribe, anytime you see my live, come and join.
mm,
And not only mine, join other mock interviews. Even if there are no mock interviews, train yourself. Stand in front of the mirror. Me, when I wake up, the first thing, when I wake up, I thank you, God, for giving me life today. Bless you in the name of Jesus. Thank you. Then the next thing, even in my bed, the first 5 minutes when I wake up, why this school? I chose this. I close my eyes. Then I will meditate. Why this school? Why this program? What are you going to do in US? And before I sleep too, I'll do the same thing. So when I wake up, I'll do it. And before I sleep. And even within the day, when I see mock interview, I'll join. And I have this friend. We are calling ourselves. So if you have a friend who is also preparing for the interview, you guys should call yourself every day, 3 times or 5 times. Every day, like that, like that, like that. Then the answers will be on your fingertips. So that when you get to the visa officer, you're not going to be no. It will be on your fingertips like that. You understand?
yeah, yeah.
So grace is a function of knowledge. You see, today you've gained knowledge. So the assignment I give you, you go, you do it, you write it down, you start rehearsing, you start reading it, keep reading it. The more you read it, it will stick into your mind. So when you come and I ask you, you'll be able to say exactly the information you put on the paper. Make the vision plain. The Bible said, make the vision what? Plain. You're not doing all that. You know, you're only focused on the grace of God and praying, grace, visa approval, visa approval. People on achievements, karaba. You don't pray and don't get knowledge. People don't even believe in God. Chinese and Indians, they are the one the whole world. Indians and Chinese, they are the one getting the numbers of student visa. They are the ones recording the highest numbers. They don't even believe in God. They are Buddhist.
Yeah, Buddhist.
And
Yeah.
they go, their visa is approved. They don't even believe the God that you think is the creator of. They don't even. They believe in the. Yesterday, I went to Subway um, to buy food. There's a food called Subway. There's a restaurant in the US, and I went to
Okay.
meet an Indian lady, and I was having a conversation with her that I like steak. I like cow meat.
Mm.
Yeah, I like steak. So I like cow meat. Ghana, we say nenchunam. Me pe nenchunam pa. Or anything say Ghana, they every nenchunam. So,
Yeah.
and I was having this conversation with this lady. And I said, "Oh, I like steak. Does she also like?" He said, "No, they worship cow. They worship
Yeah.
cow, so they don't eat cow meat. Somebody
Yeah.
worshiping cow." But at the end of the day, she got a visa and she came to the US. You there be there. You that you believe in God, you are not following principles. If you really, even if you follow principles in life and you don't believe in God, it will still work because this earth, that kingdom principles or principle govern the earth. If you obey it, you get your visa approved, whether you pray or not. But at the end of the day, you are praying, you're not obeying principles. You go and you're denied. And he says, house witch. You see the problem with black man. You know, Ghana was ranked 18th, the whole world. Country with low IQ, bro. If you tell the average Ghanaian that you have a low IQ, they get angry. Me, when I saw that Ghanaians have low IQ, I accepted in good faith. That is why I learned every day. But I learned because I have accepted I have a low IQ. That is why I'm learning.
Yeah.
And it's true.
Yeah. And it boosts the confidence too. Yeah.
Ah, now me the second time, you think the lady when I went there, I've went the first time, they did not give me the visa. I came the second time. And do you know something? I got a tuition waiver.
Mm.
Yeah, I got a tuition waiver. And on the mistake that I did was I was supposed to make so guys, if you have scholarship, I got three different scholarships, right?
Mm.
And all the third scholarship, I was supposed to make it reflect on the I-20. That is a mistake I did. And I made only the graduate assistantship and one other. It was three scholarships. So the third scholarship did not appear on the I-20. So the visa officer, I said, hey, madam, me that this time I came wall, I'm getting the visa, whether you like it or not.
Recently, I heard
And
of Canada. The
I
I-20
still had the
also.
document. This is 12,000 graduate assistantship, and I won 4,000 Dean Scholars Award, and I won another 4,000 Southern International Fellowship Award. These are all so 12 plus 4 is what? I was doing a calculation there. 12 plus 4 is what? 16. 16 plus 4, 20. And my tuition is 20. So I have a tuition waiver.
That's
So, bro,
nice.
I showed her the scholarship documents like that. She was about to deny me. If I was not, she would have she will tell me I'm lying because I told her I have a tuition waiver. Meanwhile, when she did the calculation on the I-20, it was like
Yeah.
16,000. And your tuition is 20. So you're lying. I said, I'm not
Yeah.
lying. These are the letters. So I showed her the scholarship letter. 12 plus 4 plus 4 is 20. Madam, learn your math well. I was teaching it. Bro, in this life, that's why the Bible says violence shall take it what? By force.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think
You're
someone is.
welcome. You're
Yeah.
welcome. All right, so let's drop Paka and take Kairos. Kairos, if you are ready, mute yourself. Yeah, I have 6 minutes.
Yes,
I have
I'm
six.
ready. But if you would permit me, can I have my video turned off, please? If you would permit me.
No problem. No problem. But I mean, we encourage that you put your video, but if you want to turn it off, if you go to the
Thank
interview and you are not having eye contact with the visa officer, that's another problem. It shows whatever you are saying, you are lying because they are
Yeah.
psychologists. That is, but
Yes,
if you
it's
want, no problem. All right. All
well
right.
understood.
So, is there a question or you are here for mock training,
I'm here for mock interview, sir.
mock interview? All right.
Yes,
Which
sir.
university are you going to?
I was fortunate to have full funding to study a PhD in social work at the University of Texas at Arlington.
Congratulations. Congratulations. This is what I'm looking for. Full funding. Bro, you've done well. Hey, this year that Trump health funding, you still got, bro, you need another round of applause. I'm proud of
Thank
you.
you. Very much. Thank
Where are
you.
you speaking from?
Please say it again.
Which country are you speaking from?
From Ghana,
You're
Accra.
from Ghana.
Yes.
Hey, the name Kairos, I thought you're from Egypt.
I understand. Yes.
And your accent doesn't sound Ghanaian.
Well, I'm trying to make sure I am fluent enough to make the visa officer hear everything I say. So it's part of the training. Yeah.
So which university again?
University of Texas at Arlington.
Oh, Texas at
For
Arlington. Wow. Texas at
social
Arlington.
work.
Wow. And what
Yes.
program are you going to study? PhD in what?
Um, PhD in social work.
Social work. Wow. Fully
Yes.
funded.
Yes.
Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Wow. So how were you able to secure a fully funded scholarship?
Um, so I currently work. I'm between two jobs. First, as a part-time lecturer in social work at the Methodist University, and also a research officer at the Catholic Health Service Trust, Ghana. And looking at the kind of assignments I receive, I realized to remain relevant in the field, I'll benefit from further studies. And so I searched online for a university with an area in mental health and telemedicine, as well as a university with good reputation in social work. And I found a few, but University of Texas Arlington seem to stand out a lot because they have a very strong research reputation in adolescent mental health, which is my area of focus for research. I intend to see how telepsychiatry can be used to provide remote substance use counseling to the youth in Ghana. And so, looking at that reputation and the fact that the University of Texas Arlington also provides opportunities for graduate assistantship, it seemed to fit perfectly into my plan. And with their low tuition fees, that was also an attraction. So it became the ultimate decision when I got admission to study that.
Bro, please, you did not answer my question. You do not. You are telling me why. It's more like you are telling me about the program you're going to do. You are telling me that it's about. No, the question was,
Yeah,
how did you get your fully funded scholarship? How?
you're right. You're right. I totally forgot about the question when I got to the end. Thank you.
You see why fully funded students
Yeah,
go there denied. You see what you see? Because you are first of all,
true.
you are tensed up. You are tensed
Yeah,
up. So when I ask you how you got, you are answering me with something different. It's more like
something
I'm
different.
asking
You're
you,
right.
yeah, it's more like I'm asking you why PhD in social whatever. And because
Yeah,
the answer you gave me was that question, that answer to that question. But you see how tension. That is why you need to train. If you train,
true.
it relaxes your brain and your nerves to calm down
Very
so
true.
that when the
Yeah,
question is asked, so when the question is asked, ponder over it for 2 seconds. Think
yeah,
about it. You understand? Don't rush to answer question. Though you have three
yeah.
to 5 minutes. Relax.
Yeah,
When
very,
the
very
question is
right.
asked, process it for 2 seconds. Then you can now what? Give a
Respond.
response.
True.
All right. So
Yes.
let's start again.
Right.
How
Right.
did you get the fully funded scholarship?
Right. Thank you. On realizing the gap I have in my area of work as a lecturer and a research officer, I searched online for universities with reputation in mental health where my research is situated, and I got into contact with a few professors from the University of Texas Arlington and University of Georgia, had interaction with them, proposed my research to them. They were quite interested in the area. So with that, I put in the application requesting for funding. And fortunately, after interviews, my application seemed to be one of the strongest, which got me the funding for the program. But I may say that the funding also comes with some responsibilities, graduate assistantship, and teaching assistant position in the university. So this was how I got the funding.
What are you going to do in the US?
I am in two works at the moment. Um, I'm a lecturer and then a health research officer. Over the period that I've worked, I have been given assignments that are a bit complex. So I realized I would benefit from additional training, especially in complex analysis and also in pedagogy, in social work, given that social work is still a very young profession in Ghana. So I applied to read a PhD in social work, And fortunately, I got full funding to the University of Texas, Arlington for this program. And that is what I'm getting ready.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, bro. You have a lot to do. Even the second question, you are still not give me the right answer. So I'm going
Yeah.
to pause it today. Go
Okay.
to my channel. I've made a video, 16 questions visa officer mostly ask. Get a pen and a
Okay.
jot, answer them, relax, train yourself. Tomorrow evening, join me this same time, 7 o'clock. Join me.
All right.
Tomorrow I should be 6 because tomorrow I'm going to look for money. Me, I like money. I'm going to look for
Yeah.
money. Yeah. I'm going to look for money.
All
So
right.
I'll come live very early, maybe 6 p.m. in Ghana time. So join me
Great.
tomorrow. 6 p.m. will
All
be
right.
like 2 o'clock here. Yeah. So 2 o'clock, 6 p.m. in Ghana. Join me tomorrow because I'll just
Okay.
do 1 hour. Yeah. So 6,
All
join
right.
me. So I've gone on my YouTube channel, JC Consult. Go to my videos, scroll down. You see a video. Why should I approve you this visa? Why should I
Yeah.
approve you this visa? Because that's what you are. Because the visa officer, that's the question. Once you appear in front of the visa officer, that's the why should I approve you this visa? So you are not going to tell the visa officer why they should approve you. If your
Sure.
responses are not consistent, if they ask you a question and you are giving different answers, that's why fully funded graduates they go and they are denied. You see, these are some of the reasons. Because when I ask the question, you give different answer. When I ask the question, you give different answer. So just relax. And I'm sure that's
Yeah.
the same reason why you don't put on the video. Because every person who is confident, they know what they are talking about. They are not afraid to put on their video. Because you need to
Yeah.
be able to watch my face eyeball to eyeball. It's part of the training. It's part of the training. Because if you're not training right now and you think, oh, when I get to the embassy, I'll watch the visa officer, and you're not trained, you go there, you forget about. Now, what you're going to say, you're struggling to say it. You think
True.
you will remember that you look into the eyeball of, but when it's part of the training, and you were trained with it, so whether you forget or not, because you were trained that look into the eyeballs of the visa officer, and eye contact shows what you're saying is the truth. But if you
Yeah.
are talking and you will be doing this, that means you're lying. They are psychologists. The visa officers, they are
Yeah.
psychologists. And
Very true.
psychologists, if you're not looking into their eyeballs, whatever you're saying, you're lying. Or number two, you are not prepared. And they hate
Yeah.
students who are not prepared for the interview. People are training themselves every day. You never prepared and they will deny you. And they know their
True.
country, when they deny you come again, they'll make money out of you. That is why me one-on-one, I'm charging the same visa fee. So you come and pay the same money on one-on-one coaching. Yes, I'm charging the same visa fee. So, bro, join me
Yeah.
tomorrow. Go and get the time. You are done for today.
Sure.
Yes. Go and answer. Rehearse.
Yeah.
Even if tomorrow you are not going to church, I have no problem. Rehearse. 6 o'clock on the dot. I'll be live. And I expect that you should be the first person to be there. Exactly 6. Don't joke with my
Sure.
time. Exactly 6. I'll be here. All right. So, thank you for
Sure.
coming. Tomorrow, join
Thank
us.
you. All right. Sure.
Let me answer a few questions and I'm done. My time is up. Since nobody's joining, let me answer a few questions and I just leave and please, can I transfer from my university here in Nigeria to US? Hey, Nigeria, you want to transfer from Nigeria to? You are now leaving from Nigeria hmm, to school in the US. If it's fully funded, I have no problem. And if your father is rich and he can pay, no problem. But if you're not from a good home, then why don't you graduate from Nigeria, get your certificate, then you can now apply for scholarships. Graduate with a good grade. And if you get scholarships, you go to school for free. Because transferring, if you're not getting good funding, that is another wahala. Yeah, so that's my honest opinion. The next person, any graduate assistantship route, Joshua, avocado, natural organic. Yes, I've made a video on my channel how to get funding. Just search JC Consult how to get funding. You need to send code emails every school to have scholarships on their university's website. You should be you want to talk, you don't want to listen. You should be every day you watch all my videos. Oh, you should be watching all my videos. All right, Abdul Barak. I am an undergraduate student and I have admission letter with partial funding. Congratulations. I tried to take a loan without co-signer, but I can't find the appropriate company. Should I consider? Go with Mpower loan. Go with Mpower loan, Abdul. What should I do? And if I can get loan as an undergraduate, which company? I consider Mpower, bro. Somebody is saying, please, thanks for your devote. Yeah, you're welcome. I mean, I'm here to change the narrative. Those who want to help themselves, I'm willing to help them. But those who want to come, watch us, go and sleep, that is their own case. If you go to the interview, then the visa officer will judge. I don't like judging people. Yeah. But at the end of the training you are going through, that is how the results will show. I can't say you'll be approved or denied. I'm not a visa officer. But those who are training well, those who come, join the live session for me to train them. For them, they are 80% are sure that they will get a visa approved. They are increasing their chance. But you that you come, you don't join, it's your own cup of tea. You have no problem. Please, how to answer Empower loans about repayment? Bro, once I end the live stream, start watching the video again. I've talked about that. Please do Empower accept 4-year loan? I've never applied for Empower. I have no idea. So email them. If you go to the Empower website, yeah, I'm sure they support undergraduate. Yeah, they do. They do. But go to your website, read, send emails, and see if you get an answer. Chinima Ogbena. Can one use loan plus sponsor to prove? Yes. If you watch the beginning of this video, you understand. I made mention of that. So once I end the live session, you can still watch it. Yeah. All right. I think that's all. Thank you guys for coming and I'm tired. It's 4 o'clock. I've spoken for 1 hour. I'm tired and thank you for coming. Subscribe if you haven't. Tomorrow, same time, 6 p.m. Tomorrow, join me. After church, we are joining to train ourselves. Take advantage of that. Join very early because it's only 1 hour. I'm leaving. All right. Thank you. Subscribe so that anytime I come live, you're going to be notified. All right. So I call ASEM, the support, but only during the last 2 years of undergraduate. Empower support, but only the last 2 years of undergraduate. Yeah. If that's the case too, yeah, that's not bad. Yeah. So get funding. There are scholarships on your undergraduate website, your school. Apply. Watch. I've done all these videos. When you make videos, you don't watch and you come ask questions, bro. We have made videos on how you can navigate the school that you get admission. You can navigate the university's website and navigate scholarship, financial aid. I've made videos. My last 4 videos, I did all that. But you know what? You can still come and ask questions. You are watching TikTok or next you see people Pella or whatever, Pella and Chatawale. I don't know if you watch those people, if you go for the video, me sometimes friends or my girlfriend will call me and tell me things that friend of me. I don't do social media. Every day I'm learning. And I have people that go on YouTube and learn from. So I don't have time for social media. I don't know what is going on social. I don't know. I'm clueless. I'm always learning. I'm learning life, self-development. Huh? Me, before I make videos for you, I do research. But you that you are going for the interview, you that you're going, I'm always learning because they said Ghanaians have low IQ. Accepted in good faith. But you, if they tell Ghanaians have low, you get angry. I'm not an emotional person who will get angry. No, I accepted that we have a low IQ. That is why every time I'm learning. So I want to be because I want to get a high IQ. Yes, I want to have high IQ. So I'm always learning. I'm learning. I'm researching. Even you people that I want you to come to America, I'm researching about you. But you yourself, you that I'm researching, you yourself, I'm researching to get content and help you. But you are not helping yourself. Okay. I don't know if the results will prove. If you go to the interview, the results will prove. All right. Thank you for coming. Subscribe if you haven't. Tomorrow, join me same time. See you. Bye-bye.